Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back. Okay, so a comment requested a video on how to do the leaf texture for the trees, anime trees, for when you want to use just a texture image instead of a physical leaf object to save on polygons and whatnot. So I have opened Krita. It's free and open source. It's kind of like Photoshop. It's kind of like free version. It's very nice and I use it. So I've just opened up a square texture here. I think it is 1024 times 1024. 1024x 1024. I believe this is the size, but you can use any size you want. Just preferably you want these two numbers to be equal. So first things first, for a very simple version, is if you have Krita, you can just dye the background black, add a layer, go down to the bottom of these brush presets, and you should have a leaf one built in. Go to white, scale it up, and leaf, 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 leaf. Ta-da! And you're done! You would just export this as a PNG image, and you would use this as an alpha map for your shape. But not everyone has Krita, so not everyone's going to have a leaf brush, so I'm going to show you a different method. So if you don't have a leaf brush, let's say you're maybe just using some other software that doesn't have fancy brushes, who knows, maybe Microsoft Paint. I don't know if Microsoft Paint can do that, but I am going to grab an image. I got this one from Pixabay. Insert this image as a new layer. Leaf! So here is a leaf. Of course, this leaf isn't going to work until we do some editing. So what you can do is duplicate it and then hide the original. This way you don't accidentally get rid of it, but we could normally easily just import a new one. So I'm going to, this is use similar color selection tool. I like to use this to help, so I don't accidentally erase the leaf. If you don't have a tool like this, you'll just have to painstakingly erase. But I'm just gonna do this. Do very carefully, because some of the leaf has in fact been selected. My bad Photoshop skills, yeah. Gotta be very careful. And just start with the large brush and then go down to smaller. Be careful of where it's not selected. There we go. And then just exit out of this selection and clean up. Oop. Now in theory, we could just leave it like this if you wanted this leaf texture. It is from a free use one I found. But I prefer only the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my leaf, move it, rotate it, duplicate the layer, move it, rotate it, duplicate the layer, move it, rotate it, and then I'm gonna Control E. I'm gonna merge these two layers. This layer, do this. Again, do it like this. Maybe move it down. Just make sure they don't touch the edges that much. Don't want that. There we go. I'm just kind of trying to do what I did with the custom brush. I'm gonna grab all of these. I'm gonna group it. Quick group. And then I'm gonna just move the group more center. So there we go. One last thing we'll need is to, what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the black. I'm gonna set a new layer without clicking off. I'm going to invert this selection. And I'm going to go to erase, set it to white, and there we go. Another leaf alpha using vector images as a base. It is similar to this one, but not quite. Boop, 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 boop. And a last way, one thing you could do, if you know how to actually draw a leaf, unlike me, I'm not very good at this, you could just draw yourself a leaf. Fill. 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 Fill it all. Yeah, just do this. Make yourself a beautiful leaf if you have the skills. As you can see, my leaf is very bad. Very bad leaf. Oh, beautiful. You know, just, there we go. Beautiful leaf. And same thing. Copy the layer. Leaf. Copy the layer. Leaf. Copy the layer and leaf. And one more. Copy. Oh, that was just empty layer. Copy. Okay. Now I will actually going to jump into Blender real quick after I export these textures. If you are using Krita, you can go to File, Export. Oh, Pokemon. I guess I'll just put it in Pokemon. Name it Leaf Alpha 1. Depends. PNG. Actually, I realized you can't see my pop-up. Oh well, just save it, export it as a PNG image. And I will see you in Blender. Okay, bye! Hello, welcome back. Long time no see. It's not like it's been 10 seconds or something. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use your leaf textures. I believe the previous video went over this, but I thought I might as well just go over it again. So I'm just going to use sapling tree generator because I don't want to make a tree. Trees are hard. Let's see, geometry, branch growth. Oh no, branch splitting. I'm gonna reduce the levels. There we go. Tree. Here's a tree. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it, and I'm going to make a simple leaf object to use. So I'm going to go to plane, duplicate the plane, rotate it, duplicate, and rotate it again. This is the most basic of leaf objects. Normally you can duplicate it again and do like RX, 4, 5. Get that, and then you can do like RZ, 4, 5, and have something like this, which I think we will keep. Okay, so here's our slightly larger leaf object. Beautiful. Alt G, and what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna place a bunch of these randomly. We could do a procedural way of doing this that would probably be better, but this is more of a brief texturing video, not a tree video. Yeah, tree. And then what I can do is I can actually grab all of them, duplicate them. I'm gonna actually join these ones together, and then just move it again. Okay. And then I can just grab all of them and join. And let me just make sure this, oh, we got one. We got a rogue. And join. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and add a texture. Leaf. Leaves. Leaves. There we go. Go to render view, add myself a light, sun. I rotate it 50. Nope, not 50, I mean 5. And let's go into UV editing. see that they're all squares, what you can also do is hit reset, and that should revert all your UV maps to squares for every face. Shading! First things first is in our material, we need to go to this little ball, go down here, and set blend mode to, I'm going to go clip, and you can also do shadow mode to clip. It depends on how much shadows you want this to cast. And what I'm going to do real quick is get the textures. We have the bad drawn leaf, the Krita leaf, and the free use image leaf. I believe we can actually do it with the principled BSDF. We might be able to actually plug it in here. And wow! Yeah! So that's a really easy way. You just stick it in there. And then you use this to determine your leaf color. And let's say I want to subsurf for my leaf because leaf. And yeah. So that is one leaf. You can also go with like this leaf. And you can go with this leaf. I think they're all pretty good options. And so yeah, but if you want, you can always adjust the sizing, like if I add a vector map here, go to value, you can make it like, what is it doing? It's not doing, oh, it's because it's not plugged in. I'm like, what's happening? This will let you do like the scaling, but normally under, I wouldn't mess with this. It's just from the fact that I couldn't see here. So yeah, what you would do is you want to make sure you get as much of your leaf in the image as possible. So you see, so if I grab just one face, what I'd want to do is scale it to the point where I get as much leaf as possible and then adjust. But that's kind of hard to do. Normally you do it with all of them, but now I can't see the image because sad. But yeah, that's it. If you want to do it the normal way I do it, you would need to get your like diffuse toon shader chain. You need a transparent, and then you need a mix shader, and then you'd plug this into this and bop it in here. No, bop it, go here, and plonk it in. Make sure you have everything in the right order, and yes, there you go. Same thing. Just import your toon shader here. Excuse me. And yeah, that is a very quick how to leaf. You could also probably, what you could do is you might be able to like mix it up, all these colors to different colors per thing, but that would be a hot mess. A beautiful hot mess, but a hot mess. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful for how to get your own leaf textures into Blender and how to apply them. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Let me know if you guys need anything. Okay, bye.